Welcome back to the Lucas Oil 23rd Annual Chili Bowl Nationals presented by General Tire. This is the start of C-Main number 2. Again, 15 laps. The top 6 in the back of B-Main number 2. 20 cars start.
Yeah, pretty star-studded field. You see Great Wilson there, two-time All-Star champ inside row number 3. But again, this is all about transferring. How these guys got to the C-Main was all on points. This year you got 100 points to walk through the door. Every car you passed, you added 5 points. But this year, Ken, every car you didn't pass, or every car that passed you, you lost 8 points. So it's tough to get into the field, into the A-Main. And here in the Alphabet Soup, these guys have a lot of cars to pass just to get into the B-Main, much less work their way into the A.
And by the way, the champ from 1988, Scott Hatton, inside of the field. Here we go, the start of C-Main number 2.
Matt Neely, the red number 73, leads him down into turns 1 and 2, driving the Scooter Ellis Incorporated entry as Bobby McDovich there in that green and yellow car in 4th. Neely already pulling away.
Yeah, already has a comfortable lead as we get in there. Oh, and 2 guys getting together. Greg Wilson and Scott Pirovich get together at the bottom.
Greg Wilson, one of 67 rookies here at this year's Chili Bowl, and you can see tight racing quarters. Pirovich finished 2nd for the 2nd consecutive year in Western States USAC midget points. Get to the left rear Wilson, they both come to a stop.
A lot of guys in the back of the pack doing a great job of staying out of that wreck. Keep in mind, these things have in and out boxes in them, so once they pull them out of gear, that's it. They're not going to be able to get them back in gear, so they try to keep them rolling.
2 laps in the books. Once again, it's Matt Neely out in front. You see the other Scooter Ellis car. A lot of rental cars here this year at the Chili Bowl. Scooter Ellis bringing 4 all-buy rides.
And how about Scooter Ellis? I mean, now in Brownsburg, Indiana, but came off the West Coast as a baseball coach, now owns midgets and sprint cars. What a story.
Yeah, give a lot of young kids a chance to try and win that gold driller right now. Matt Neely out of Robinson, Illinois, former USAC National Sprint Car Rookie of the Year. 2 groups of racing. I tell you what, Ken, the track prep crew have done an awesome job here at this year's Chili Bowl. Every race has been exciting.
Matt Neely way out front right there. This is his 8th Chili Bowl appearance, but he's only made it into the main event 1 time. His best finish 9th back in 2007. But to say you finish in the top 10 here is pretty impressive.
You see Johnny Rodriguez on that 87 car as he tries to work his way to the front. Shane Neal in that 6th and final transfer in the 56 car. Frank Palomita, big wheel stand off turn number 4. Oh, in trouble in turn 1.
Oh, we got one on his lid. The 88 car of Henry right there, and Wheatley up on top of him with the 73. Armstrong also involved in this.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the replay. It looked like Henry got over the right rear of Bud Kading, then gets hit by Wheatley. Wheatley nowhere to go, into the fence, upside down. Armstrong a victim of circumstance, so the 55 should be able to restart there. The 2008 newly crowned Kenyan midget champion Caleb Armstrong will be at the tail end of a long single file restart.
Matt Neely looking for the green flag here. Takes his time up high. Gets a bite off the cushion. Out around the cone he goes. And once again, this is C-Main number 2.
Zach Dahm in that 2nd spot, followed by Bobby McDovich. And here comes the 87 of Johnny Rodriguez, 2-time Western States midget champion, trying to slide her on McDovich.
Great battle for the transfer position. The blue 44 right there is Frank Palomita. Bud Kading right behind him. Palomita did make it to the B-Main a year ago, but has yet to make it to the feature.
And Bud Kading, 2-time USAC Silver Crown champion. His 9th appearance here at the Chili Bowl as once again the caution comes out on the racetrack as Bud was just getting around Palomita. Of course, that will go back as we go back to the last completed lap. Yellow laps do not count, and it is the John Canner-owned number 8 of Greg Wilson bringing out the caution flag.
Another look at it in the center of your screen to the left, and just on the bike for a moment, he gets in trouble. All right, let's go down to Tony with something tasty. All right, Matt Neely on the throttle. They come back around here. C-Main number 2, lap number 11. In the green at the top, they get the transfer. If they're in the red, they're in trouble.
Zach Dahm out of Pocahontas, Illinois, 4th in Power Ride Midget points, runs in 2nd spot. J-Rod, Johnny Rodriguez trying to work the top shelf off turn number 2.
Zach Dahm in the 5D hanging on there, making a pretty good run. Right now inside of one of those transfer spots. That's what it's all about.
You see Bo now trouble down in turn 1, car upside down. Matt Sherrill in the 35 ends up on his lid. One of the local boys from Owasso, Oklahoma, a regular with the SMRS Midget Series. Also the 67S of Brady Short from Bedford, Indiana, his fourth Chili Bowl appearance. So both those cars come to a stop.
Another look at it right here. Oh, he got up over that left rear tire of the 44 car, Palomita, and of course, that is disastrous in open wheel racing.
Yeah, Brady Short, nowhere to go, comes to a stop, but out in front, on the Matt Neely from Robinson, Illinois, driving for Scooter Ellis, has been flawless. Holding off Dom, Rodriguez, Mignovich, and the field. Shane Neal doing a great job, runs right now in that pit spot.
Mignovich out of Torrance, California, his third Chili Bowl appearance. Has made the main event, did it one time, finished 21st 1 year ago.
Here's a good look at the battle for second. Johnny Rodriguez trying the outside move on Dom as the white flag comes out. One lap to go for Neely. We'll keep an eye on Rodriguez is again trouble in turn one. Scott Hatton coming to a stop. Also, it looks like the 39 of Hunter Schurenberg, as we'll take a look at it here. And Schurenberg just drove it in a little deep, spun it out. Hatton trying to avoid him, spins out, bumps into him, and then the 22 of Brian Camarillo comes to a stop as well.
On Thursday night, Hatton just edged out Justin Allgaier by 9,000ths of a second, one of the 8 qualifiers. Unfortunately for him, his luck runs out. One final lap here, though, in this C-main number 2. The top 6 transferring to the back of the B-main number 2.
White flag coming out. It's Matt Neely, Zach Dom, Johnny Rodriguez, the battle for the second spot. Shane Neal on the 56 down low is Bud Kading. Hold on to that 6th and final transfer. Palomita trying to get to the inside of Bud Kading. Checker flag is out as Neely will take the win.
Oh! And there goes Palomita on a huge ride. He did a gigantic wheel stand coming off, did not want to lift. It got onto the rear bumper and then launched him. What a scary moment. Watch this again. Watch this wheel stand way up, never lifts, and right there unloads the left rear, gets up on the rear bumper, and that's the results.
Well, if you're not in the A-main here at the Chili Bowl, you certainly want to get into the A-main, and Palomita doing what he could to try and get by Bud Kading off turn number 4. Another look at it here from turn 2, and wow, what a crash for the 44. The driver out of Fort Lee, New Jersey, a regular with ARDC, finished second in 2008 in the ARDC midget points.
That was a violent barrel roll. There's a look at the final results, and as you can see, the top 6 transferring in, including Bud Kading, who managed to hang on to that transfer spot.
You can see Greg Wilson, Hunter Schurenberg, Scott Hatton, the 88 champ, and Brady Short not making it into the B, so their Chili Bowl is done.
Matt Neely, winner of the second C feature. You're still in this thing. What are they doing to your race car? I see a lot of activity.
Well, you know, we tried something a little different for that C-main, just trying to learn and see what we could do for the B. You know, we ran a little more right rear weight there, and it was killing us getting in the corner because I couldn't run the cushion like I'd like to. It kind of got me a little tighter getting in, so we're going to take a little right rear weight out and raise the nose up a little bit and pour some fuel to it.
You're still going.
Yep, thank you.
And ladies, that handsome devil's almost off the market as he is newly engaged. Hey, the better part of 50 flips already this week, and we're not finished yet. Come on back to the Lucas Oil Chili Bowl presented by General Tire.